ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing the best content with the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake and I'm a real-world flight dispatcher and bringing you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And today, we are going to celebrate the 100th flight with Vspirit on one of the longest flights that Spirit Airlines operates, which is going to be Fort Lauderdale down to Guayaquil, Ecuador. Don't think we've ever flown this flight before. Before stopping service down in Lima, Peru. Lima was the longest flight at around 5.5 hours. This flight is going to come in just shy of 4 hours, so it's going to be a hot minute that we're going to be on this airplane. AJJ, yes, we will be on VATSIM, although probably pointless, but we're going to be on it. So, man, we're only a few minutes into this, and it's already trying to throw ads. Alright, so first things first, I need to give a huge shout out to all of the channel members, and that's going to be Chase Sawyer, Owls, Dustin, D-Champ, Zippy Zapple, FO Pilot Depth, Callie Simmer, Andy, Ivy, Jay Foot, Jay Queen, Josh, Sioux Falls, AJJ, Marco, Zach Hamilton, Cap Shack, Image Secret, and my man Wes. Great to see everybody that's in the chat. Welcome, welcome. It's going to be a pretty fun flight. Should have plenty to see once we get down towards South America. We'll be riding the west coast of South America. We're also going to discuss volcanic ash and how dispatchers see it, how we plan. Hang on, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So Crystal's dog has been having some issues with one of her back legs, if not both back legs, and I heard a big bang sound, looked back, and she was on the floor. Looked like she had, like her legs gave out on her and slipped and fell. So had to go rescue the pup and go take her, put her on the couch in her comfy spot. Anyways, I forgot where we were at. But we're going to be talking about volcanic ash, how dispatchers see it, how we plan around it, some different strategies that we can implement whenever volcanic ash may or may not become a problem, and some different resources. Macy, what the fuck? What are you doing in here? You aren't supposed to get down. Lay down. Hard-headed dog. Anyways, so we'll be talking about all that. Yeah. Alright, so up to the chat real quick, and I'm going to jump in the airplane and get going. Got plenty of time to talk, and also want to get to a second stream after this one. Vastly, sort of different, I guess. We'll be, on the next stream, we'll be flying the Embraer Phenom 100 from St. Pete down to a brand new airport called Ocean Reef. I think it's Ocean Reef Club, but it is a private strip in a private, luxurious community, and getting down towards the Keys. Actually, I think it is in the Keys. Yeah, so that's what we're going to try to do after this one, as long as we got enough time. So we better get to it. So anyways, hello to my dear Callie Simmer. Good morning. Have my coffee. I'm ready. Let's go. Hell yeah, let's go. Too early for this shit. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be struggling on this one. I've been up since 1:30 in the morning. Couldn't sleep past that. So I'm going to be struggling with you. Captain McGee, my friend. Apparently too early for Wrong Side 2. You know it. My man Marco, what's going on, dude? Great to see you. Zach Hamilton's in the house. What's going on, man? Will, yo, great to see you, dude. Mag Yezi, my dear, how is it going? It's already trying to throw these ads. Yo, what is the deal with the ads? I want to like demonetize this shit so it'll stop. Doing that. Monetization off. Save. Alright. It's trying to throw ads like every 5 minutes. I'm not doing that. Let's see. Gray shirt. Good morning to you as well. Plain Nuts is in the house. Great to see you, Plain Nuts. D-Champ's in the house as well. Great to see everybody. Delta Airlines. For some reason, my AnyBuilds A320neo wouldn't fly the flight plan. No idea. I would have to be in your airplane and see what mode the airplane is in and what's in the McDo, and there's a lot of different variables that I'd have to know to understand what the problem is. Do more swearing. That will probably happen pretty fucking organically. Why did my membership get refunded? Yeah, so what Callie Simmer said, although it shouldn't have been refunded, because I canceled it like a while back, shortly after Expo. I killed off all the memberships, but due to popular request, I have brought back just like a standard one tier type thing. So, alright guys, I'm gonna jump in the airplane real quick. We're gonna roll through this relatively fast. Passengers are already boarding up, as we can see. Hello. Connected to that sim, and with that, I'm going to kill off the live traffic. Alright. Up to the overhead. Crew supply, ground control, CVR test. 8 ears 1, 2, and 3. All that is already set. AP fire test, engine 1 fire test. Man, what is the deal with the fucking frame rates? All of a sudden. Alright, looks good. Flight director's constraints are already on. That shouldn't still be there.
Retard.
Captain McGee, welcome to the wrong side cattle class, my friend. Thank you so much for the support. Wait, gate agent said I didn't pay the bag fee. Be right there. That's okay. Tell her that the captain said you're good to go. You don't have to pay it. All right, coming down the center pedestal. All that is set. Good to go. All right. Atsu. AOC menu. I'm gonna leave the Atsu up on this side. We'll do flight init. I actually had to explain to the captain, sort of, not really explain, but like he never initialized the flight in the Atsu. He only initialized the flight in the FMGC. Therefore, his ACARS messages were coming across with the previous flight's flight number, which will continue to cause further problems. Like they weren't able to get their performance numbers and stuff like that. So he hit up dispatch, the dispatcher, knowing that yeah, I'm a little bit more of the expert on the airplane amongst the dispatchers. The dispatch group came over asking, hey, you know, why is this dude's flight number the old flight number? And I was like, oh, it just needs to go into the Atsu and re-initialize the flight, or initialize the flight. And the captain like wasn't really getting what we were talking about. He kept talking about the init page in the FMGC, which is here. But we're like, no, bro, Atsu. Anyways, he didn't have to do an Atsu reset. Atsu, he said, was locked up. Could have just been, didn't want to look stupid, but anyways. So that is initialized. Order to receive. We should have a prelim load sheet. We do. Just want to leave that there. Now over to our charts. As y'all can see, we're pretty much going to be taking off and heading straight south. We do have some convective sigma, some isolated embedded cumulonimbus clouds from surface to 50,000 feet. We also have 2 volcanoes down here to consider in our flight planning and our flight. So we're going to be Spirit Wings 1141. That reminds me I need to turn this on. Spirit Wings 1141, 14th of August, Lauderdale, due to be out at 1600 Z. We're operating November 606, November Kilo. It's a 320 Classic. So really stretching this airplane's legs a little bit. Head up to Guayaquil, due to be on at 2027 Zulu. We're on release ID number 5. Javier Martinez is our dispatcher. Need to text him and tell him that I'm streaming. Right. No MELs or CDLs. We've got a total distance of 1,733 nautical miles. Our average wind component is a tailwind of 3 knots, cruising at sea at 99, flight level 340. We'll be departing off 10 left, arriving on 21 right. Our weights are they're within limits, which is obviously very important. Zero fuel weight's well below, but our takeoff weight, due to the fuel and the length of the flight, we are just under max takeoff weight. 3 hours and 49 minutes from wheels up to wheels down. Got all of our fuels. We've taken a total of 34,900 pounds of gas. We are carrying an alternate of Manta. I don't know much about it, but it's the closest alternate that we have at Spirit. Here's our route today. The Manor 2 to Fundy, UM 335 to Arnall, UL 465 TBG, UL 780 to Dallad, and then the Star 5. Literally, it's like the name of the star is Star 5. Creative. Alright, weather at our ETA. Winds 240 at 10 knots. Good viz. Broken 2,300. Scattered 10,000. At our alternate, winds from the south 10 knots. Quad 9. Overcast 2,000. At our time of departure, possible vicinity showers. Other than that, no big deal. Alrighty. I'm going to do init request on the captain's side, make do. There we go. We are NKS 1141. Cost index 99. Cruising at 34,000 feet. Temperature up there is minus 40. Ground temp here in Fort Lauderdale, a little toasty 32 degrees Celsius. Tropopause 53,600 feet. Flight plan, Lauderdale departure. We're going to go off at 10 left. And check this out, guys. Looking at our takeoff landing report, we'll know that we need to be on departing off of 10 left. As you can see, with a wet runway, planned takeoff or planned takeoff weight with calm winds. 10 left, we got a max takeoff weight of 162.0, and we can take off in flex with bleeds on, flaps 3, V1 at 31, 36, 39, and AFM. That's going to be performance-based limitations. Now, if you look at 10 right, and I have it in red for this reason, we don't get numbers for 10 right, and it's due to field length limited. Plus, on 10 right, you're kind of going upslope, which obviously does not help. Which is also why on 28 left, we can get off 28 left. It's the same runway length, but it's downhill. So I'm assuming that's probably why we can get off of 28 left, but not 10 right. So that is the takeoff landing report. Gives you all your takeoff data for every type of configuration and runway condition that you could ever have. Okay, so 10 left. We're on the get out of here. Manner 2 departure. I believe it was the Fundy transition. It is. Insert that. Guayaquil arrival. And we're going to be on ILS Zulu 21. Star 5. Approach via PAL 1. Insert that. And let's just cross check that we have all of our fixes. So Marley, then Discon, Alsty, Manor, McClaw, Fundy, Jabir, Kavga, Alvec, Expis, Undet, Lupin, Titan, Gadium, Arnall, Sekma, TBG, Toril, Toboga Island. Let's see, from there, Buxos. I missed some. Oh yeah, Buxos, Ugippy, Dalid, and then whatever that is, Dow/27. Okay, so here on the paperwork it stops at Dalid, then it goes straight to the approach via at Palma, and then for us continues on. We are going to get rid of that. Give us a hold. Alright, south 020. Second one. Building this back in. At 2,000. insert. Looks good. Secondary, init. Kfll to Kfll. NKS 1141 99 40 minus 40 32 and I don't remember what was 53.6. Secondary Lauderdale departure off 10 left. SID, secondary, Lauderdale, arrival, 10 left, no star, and no VIA. Performance. The reason that I do this is I do have random failures turned on. I actually had a bird strike followed by complete engine failure with no damage, or actually with damage, out of Jackson Hole. Yesterday morning when I got home from work, did a quick little flight, tried to do a quick little flight, and we hit some birds. We made it back to Jackson Hole, which is probably not the optimal airport to land at, but we were relatively light, so I felt comfortable with it, and it all worked out. So being that I can lose engines, I always set up my engine fail procedure, even though it does add some time. Alright, so winds are 150 at 3 knots here in Fort Lauderdale. Temperature 32 degrees. QNH is 30.00. And then minimums for the approach should be, 200 feet on the radio. Sweet. RadNav, Lauderdale, hard tune it. Init, uplink our winds. Over to the init page. We should have our live. Yep, they're done boarding, so we got our live weights now. Zero fuel weight's 126.6 with a Mach zero fuel weight CG of 31.4. Cool. Alright, so fuel on board 34.9. For our fuel. Alright, so here's one little difference from what we usually do. Now you guys pay attention now, okay? So typically for our reserves, it's usually just a straight 45 minutes. I'm gonna do my alternate fuel first. So for us at Spirit, once we're beyond 950 nautical miles from the contiguous 48, we have to carry flag fuel policy. So it's no longer the 45-minute reserve; it's going to be 30 minutes plus 10%. So you can already see here on the Captain's McDo, the final time is 30 minutes is in there, but we've got a route reserve of 5.0. We need to change that to 10%. So 10.0. That gives us quantity of 2.4 on the paperwork. That's roughly the same. Actually, where's my 10%? I think it does it. Okay. Yeah, so the contingency fuel is the 10%. That's how I had to do it. So 2.4. So airplane is dead on. Then we got 35 minutes of extra. That's going to encompass 25 minutes of actual contingency fuel that I was planning for contingencies plus 10 minutes of basic extra. Alright. So that's done. Prague Kfll 10 left. Now left, drive, flap config. We'll do optimal toga. Yes. Any ice off, packs on. See what it gives us. Flaps 1 up 0.3. Cool. I like it all. We'll send that over to the McDo, and it has populated. Alright. That is all done. While we're waiting for the APU to fire up. Top climb on the Mariner departure is 4,000. 4,000 set. We got Jacksonville Center online, but I don't know if they control Orlando. Actually, we're in Fort Lauderdale. Wow, I'm a dumbass. Alright, Squawk 71, setting 4. That is in there. CTAF is in. Cool. Alright, let's do a quick departure brief. Alrighty, so it's gonna be a right seat takeoff. Aircraft type is a 320 for telestrike avoidance. No MELs, no CDLs. We're gonna be departing off runway 10 left. We'll push out nose to the south. We'll take Tango 8 all the way down to Quebec, up to Bravo 1. Got a couple hot spots. Not gonna worry about reading those. Weather's no factor. Terrain's no factor. We've got the hot spots, no runways to cross. It's going to be standard abort procedures. Below 80 knots, it'll be my decision to reject. Above 80 knots in the high-speed regime, we're only going to abort for engine fire, engine fail, level, wind shear, anything that makes us feel like the aircraft is unsafe for takeoff. If all goes as planned, we're going to fly the Mariner 2 departure up to 4,000 feet. And we're squawking 71, 74. It will be a single engine taxi so we can get all of our points. Plus, save some gas. With that said, and that out the way, cockpit prep, maintenance all and tails onboard and check, gear pins, covers removed, seatbelt signs. Why that not work? The seatbelt signs are on. ADIRS, nav, fuel. We need 34.9. We got 34.9 on board. Altimeters 300. Let me see those jacks. Alright, altimeter is 3000 set and EFB is checked. There, and there, it looks good. We are looking good on time. Cool. Alright, let's get caught up in the chat a little bit. I was seeing we're having some latency in the internet. Guys, if you haven't done so already, if you like this in-depth type of content, please smash that likey-like button. Definitely helps, and I greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's see. Let's keep up where left off with Shaq. Shaq was the last one I read. Kelly, can you come talk to this gate lady? She's being a Karen. Hey, look, we ain't got no Karens in Lauderdale, bruh. Just Shatikas. Shatikwas and, I don't know Spanish girl name. Cateria. Let's see. Give her your beans. CFI, what's going on, my friend? Great to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well on this lovely, what's today, Wednesday? It's Wednesday because Recycle came and picked up. I told her I'm going to get someone and she'll tell her someone or something her diary won't want to hear. She kept chirping. Custom OP, yes sir. Flying with the United 2018. It's closest to what we use. Check pointed out to me, I'll take care of her. Hope you're good at pulling hair. McGezzy, I'm sorrowful. I buried my twin nephew last week on Monday. Oh no. That is absolutely terrible. I am very, very sorry to hear that, McGezzy. My condolences. I know that's gotta be rough. 141. Nabil, great to see you, my friend. Been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Wes, welcome, dude. Great to see you, man. Flight Force. Yeah, Spirit's laying off. Yeah, we're. I mean, it's been public knowledge now for months that they're going to lay off. I think the total number was 260. 260 pilots are going to be furloughed. But I think it will end up being a little bit less, just because I think some of those have already dipped out. But yeah, it's not great. Canada's probably different, but most physical thing in this planet. Yeah, I could imagine. Let's see, Too Smooth. How do you join a virtual airline? You just got to find them on the internet and sign up. It's very, very easy. I think if I remember this one from memory, Vspirit.io. Yeah. So like for virtual Spirit, the one that I fly for, go to vspirit.io, hit join now, fill out some stuff, download the Pegasus client, and you're rolling. Would highly suggest reading the SOPs, just so that you kind of know what the virtual airline expects from you, how to maximize your points, stuff like that. Stuff like single engine taxis, engine start sequence, how long your flight time is, and flying on VATSIM, like all those kind of things multiply your points. But you can do that. You can fly with virtual United, American, FedEx, Delta. There's pretty much one for every airline. Dale, what's going on, man? Great to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yuri, what's going on, dude? Great to see you, man. Can't wait for Vertical Sims Lauderdale. Yeah, it's gonna, that one likely, I mean, I had a little chat last night, probably will not be coming out until Flight Sim 2024. It's PBI and whatever else he announces this week. As far as I know, he's working on Fort Myers, PBI, and PBI and Lauderdale. Those are the ones that he's working on, at least that I know of. Hope it's nothing another Allegiant hub. Right? Taking a cruise out of oh, there you go. What day are you going down there? I'm gonna be down there, I think next week as well. I gotta go down there on the 19th. Going down for a leadership conference. Didn't realize we had a virtual Spirit. Oh yeah, man. This is gonna be the 100th flight for me. Has an announcement this week. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. As far as I know, is at least the two that I'm aware of is Lauderdale and PBI. All right, we are just about ready to get out of here. We can push 10 minutes early per company policy unless we coordinate with dispatch. It's close enough to 10 minutes. What do y'all think? All right, before I start checklist, windows, doors, and slides. Well, they're not really going to be closed and armed yet. Let's hit that beacon light. Not that it's gonna. It never arms my my slides and shit. Never arm until after I push. Doors closed. Cool. Windows, doors, slides closed and armed. Beacons on. Thrust levers idle. Parking brakes on. And transponder is in auto. Before start checklist is complete. Alright, so Shaq, this takeoff's going to be for you, my friend. I'm going to show you how, when you take off in toga, although we're going to be relatively heavy, so it may not be as good of a throttle down sound that you would like, but taking off in toga, when we go into the climb detent, you should hear the engines, really come back. That was the sound that you were looking for last night. I flew into Jackson Hole this morning. Took off in toga, and although much shorter flight, a lot less gas, so the airplane was a lot lighter, so climb power was far more reduced than what we'll see on this flight. Hopefully there'll be some bit of engine reduction sound. Alright, folks. Who's ready for a nice lengthy flight? This is about to be a lengthy one. They did get that right, 100%. Oh God. Who knows what kind of pushback this is going to be. Or is it kind of going the wrong? Oh, you got a cutty. Hell of a pushback. Man, Phoenix, their modeling is just superb. Sounds to me like we're just gonna click it. Because if I hit it again, it might get out of sync. Ah, Will, 2 weeks, gotcha, man. Sucks that you won't be down there while I am. Because I'm going to be right next to the Lauderdale ports. Miggity Mike, my man, what's going on, dude? Good Wednesday to you. I let my Vspirit, VAL, and V Southwest lapse. Just became a hassle to try and get a flight in after child came into the picture. Yeah, I don't blame you. That nose gear is definitely questionable after that pushback. No shit. Yeah, man, hell, I struggle to get flights in, and I don't have any kids. All right. Get rid of the salutes and after start flow. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Why is my... Still not fucking... I want to do this without losing connection. But we're just going to have to lose connection. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. We are flaps 1, up 0.3. Alright, I think we're good. Let's check Pegasus. That's good. This should be fine. Oh, we got Cuba online. Fun stuff. No, I think we're good. Alright, after start. Any ice off. Yellow pumps on. Rotor trim 0. After start checklist is complete. Lauderdale traffic, Spirit Wings 1141, taxiing from Terminal 4 to runway 10 left via Tango 8, Quebec, Bravo, Bravo 1, Lauderdale. Yellow. Roger that, thank you much. Oh, now is that button not going to work? Like man, this thing gonna fight. Alright. Just finished my flight for Yibjet into Charlotte. It was bumpy as hell on approach. I'm not sure if Microsoft or not. They need to finish. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I am quite ready for that 19 and 21. Offspring's so overrated. Yeah, throttles. Yeah. Something funky was up with. Almost curious. Yeah. Okay. Because every now and then I have an issue where, like, the PC just does not recognize anything USB. It's really frustrating because that requires a computer restart. Alright, let's fire up number 2. Hey, it worked. It's like everyone I know is in here at one time. Great timing. Yeah, man, that's what happens, I guess, when you start earlier in the day. Which I don't usually start this early. Shaq, Dale, Callie Simmer, hope you guys are having a great day so far. Better be. It's always a great day whenever I finally get to get on and stream. Alrighty, mini brief. Gross weight's 161.2. Our max takeoff weight's 167.7. Flaps config 1 plus F. Fuel's 34.6. V1's 146. V2's 148. Top altitude is 4,000. 4,000's blue. Departing off 10 left on the main or 2 departure. First fix is Marley. Flight controls check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight controls check is complete. Alright, after start checklist, anti-ice is off, yellow trump is off, road trim 0, after start checklist complete. Taxi, gross weight comparison is complete. Pitch trim is 30.5% CG set. V1, VR, V2 flex, 46, 47, 48, no flex. Flaps config flaps config 1 plus F. Flight controls checked. ECAM memo, takeoff all green, ECAM status has been checked. Predictive wind shears on auto, TCAS code set, TARA, cabin crews advised. Mini brief is complete. Taxi checklist complete. Let's go on. Alright, clear left and right. About to take my daughter to meet her kindergarten teacher. I'm not ready for this. Wow. That's a big milestone for you. Oh, God. How much quieter the house will be. Just wait till those twins go to school. Just wait, you'll blink and she'll be starting middle school and then high school. I bet. I can't believe it. Well, time gone. Yeah. Crystal's nephew started high school yesterday. When her and I got together, shit, that was 6 years ago. He's 15, so I guess he was 9. Yeah, so he was still in elementary. Now he's starting high school. It's crazy. Alright, we're going to climb on heading 096 to 580, then direct Marley on track 096 for vectors, cross altitude at or above 5,000. So we're going to be down low for a while. But we're in uncontrolled airspace. Maybe we'll climb up sooner than later. Alrighty. Lineup checklist. Take off runway 10 left confirmed inside and outside. Fuel bin required is 30.8. We got 34.5 on board. Engine mode selectors, normal bleed packs are set. Let's rock and roll. Lauderdale traffic, Spirit Wings 1141s, we're departing off runway 10 left on the Manor 2 departure, exit airspace to the south. Lauderdale. Alright, Shaq, I'm going to crank the sounds up just for you. .096 is runway heading. There it is. Here come the sounds. Mantoga SRS runway auto thrust blue. They not thrust is set. Positive. Alright, here we go, Shaq. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Spirit Wings 1141s, clear runway 10 left, climbing out 2,000, 4,000 on Maryland, whatever the hell it is, departure, and we'll be exiting airspace to the south, Lauderdale. Alright, flaps 0, speed checks, flap 0, after takeoff checklist, landing gears up, flaps retracted, APU is off. After landing, sweep. Alright, direct. Alsti. Inserts. Speed Alt Star. Autopilot's on. So this is going to have us at 4,000 feet for like 50 miles. But we'll do that until we get past like all the scenic shit. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Spirit Wings 1141 is clear of the Fort Lauderdale airspace to the south. Be our final call. Heading over to Unicom, Lauderdale. Lauderdale area traffic. Spirit Wings 1141s at 4,000 on the Manor 2 departure. We're about 10 miles to the south of Fort Lauderdale, heading south. Beep, beep. Retard. Callie Simmer. Thank you so much. Retard. Callie has gifted 5 wrong side cattle class memberships. So guys, if you have received a membership from Callie Simmer, please thank her. Callie, thank you so much for doing that and for your unwavering support and friendship. Greatly appreciate you, my dear. Super kind of you. So my kids first started driving and don't know what made me cry more, that my babies were growing up or thinking about massive increase in cost of our insurance. Yeah, I could imagine. I could definitely imagine. Retard. So take spicy chicken sandwich meal, medium fry. Yo, I'm probably gonna have to get some food here before too long. Have it delivered to the house. I think we're actually going to be flying over the airport that we're going to be. It's going to be on our next stream. Oh yeah, we'll be flying really close to it. Ocean Reef Club. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Ocean Reef Club, Key Largo, Florida. We're doing some private jet action into there later on today. At least that's the plan. I don't want to know what you do with the wands. I ain't got no wands. I haven't held wands in years. Jumps in a cold shower. Sounds like me making call outs, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, dude. Cable will be around Amazon tomorrow. A slightly different one, but hopefully it should work. Awesome. I'm flying with. I'm just in observer mode with BATC running. Oh, okay, nice. Just over the Mariner waypoint. Okay, so you're just off south of the Keys. You'll be seeing us. Beyond ADC cleared me to fly level 160 like 5 minutes, and then cleared me 230 within no time. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, the Mariner departure, you got to stay low because of Miami's traffic, I believe. Which should be passing Miami right now. Yeah, that's Miami Airport right there. But at least we got some scenery to look at though while we're on this low portion of the flight. And guys, if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. Definitely appreciate it if you could do that. Absolutely helps with the algorithm, especially when, you know, due to being a manager at a real-world airline, a lot of my time is eaten up by work and makes it hard to stream. What else we got going on now? Marco, my dude, thank you. Thank you, man. You do not have to do that, but I am very, very grateful. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, guys. If you have received a membership from Marco, please give the man a thanks. That is very, very kind of him. I see a name in the chat that I haven't seen in a while, and I was actually thinking about you not too long ago. Meant to shoot you a message, but mad about hogs. Dude, what is going on, man? Long time no talk, although I haven't been streaming as much lately. But, let's see, where's your first message? Been a really long time, man. Been swamped with travel and work. Getting our new device to the FDA and recent approval from most of the world. Wow. Well, that is far more important than watching any YouTube streams. Hopefully, did it work out? Did it get pushed? FDA accept it? But dude, that's awesome, man. Great to see you. It's been a hot minute. Alright, still trying to get caught up. Let's see. Delta Tango just dropping by on a work day to say hi. And as always, +1 on those likes. Oh man, I appreciate you, dude. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hello and dropping a like. See, there's a 737 MAX Sim on iDrive if you're interested. Oh, I wonder if that's the one that was at the other place that we talked about before. What information do I need to find that? Look up the costs and whatnot. But I'm definitely down, man. Might would have to be like September, October, something like that. Once I get back from vacation. So I'll be spending some money on vacation. Then I'll have another vacation to Park City coming up after that. But I'm going to throw some monies at it. We should be seeing our Ocean Reef Airport off our left wing. Let's see. It's full heading. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to show up. Quick little detour. Fly over the next airport we're going to fly over today, or fly into later on today. Let's go, 100 Vspirit, hell yeah. Z-Champ, hope you're doing good, dude. Skyfall, what's poppin', man? Well, you see it here. Just doing a little low altitude cruising. This all these boats that y'all are seeing is live traffic, live ship traffic around the world. Let's see, Morgus, great to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. Ocean Reef looks good. When I was getting thumbnail shots today, there were some improvements that I saw pretty quickly, predominantly with the center line. But other than that, it was definitely a lot better than what was on FSTO. See, is this custom view or showcase view? This is, I got custom views. I build all of my views from scratch. Oh, and hogs. There it is, guys. Barely see it there. It's gonna be a little blurry from up here. But that is what we're gonna be flying into later on today. Ugh. It's real. Tell you what, oh shit, I left my camera. Damn it. I hate when I do that. Let's go direct manner. And then let's climb it up to 34. Then, see ya. We'll come down here real quick, take a look at the airport. Private airport. You have to get permission to fly into here. And it is a little airstrip for this entire island. Very rich, hoity-toity type shit. Ocean Reef Club. Very expensive. Yeah, so that's where we're going to fly into later on today. Keeping that climb going. Yeah, hogs, if you're still here, my sister has finished up all of her training with her, whatever you call the career field that you're in. Yeah, she's in around about the same thing. She now has to take her tests. She was supposed to test last week, but Hurricane Debbie, as well as all the ATC initiatives, caused mass cancellations, prevented her from making it to Fort Myers to take her tests. So she will be coming back, I think, after our vacation in September. And hopefully she'll pass and be good to go. Got a few more months of travel. It's just my office. Saw wrong side. Noticed the stream, wanted to pop in and say, man, I'm glad you did. I've been thinking about you. I thought to shoot you a message, and then immediately, like, everything else left my brain, as it usually does. Hogsby wants to get back in the Yip coffee pots. Still on for you. Oh, there you go. Back in the Yip coffee pot still back on for you. Captain McGee SpaghettiOs. I don't know. I don't think I could get any SpaghettiOs delivered to the house that are already made and ready to go. I keep my current stash of SpaghettiOs, keeping them as my reserve for hurricane season. She's going to be based in Monroe, Louisiana. That was one of the reasons why she ended up going with the company that she went with versus another company. I can't remember the first one that like offered her a job. And I think she had initially accepted it, but it was going to be like far more grueling, far less like time off, less, you know, like personal life, and she's going to have to live in Little Rock, whereas the current company she's with, she's doing all of her training in Little Rock, but when she's completed her training, she'll move back to Monroe and be working in Monroe and throughout most of the, I think, North Louisiana. So gets to go back home. So I think that's why the main reason why she switched. So you have to pop out again, see you sometime down in the sky. Delta Tango sounds good, my friend. Thank you so much for coming and say hello. Hope you have a great day. Jim, coño! What's going on, man? Great to see you. Are you at work or are you at the house tinkering with the sim? Oh, guys, by the way, speaking of simulator stuff, I don't think it's going to happen. But UPS says that my new 737 throttles will be here tomorrow. I call bullshit because the last check was in Germany, and I would imagine it's going to fly from Germany to Louisville and then come down here. And there's no way that's going to happen from like this morning to tomorrow, but this is what we got on the way. Flight Sim PM 737 throttles. Should be pretty dope. Obviously, I'm more than likely be using this for like all of my non-Airbus, non-detent aircraft. I think. I'm not sure. Be getting ready for all the wind wing stuff that's coming. You got me wanting a can right now, dude. If I had some cans that weren't like stacked off in a box in the garage, I would 100% be heating up a can right now. If there's anything she needs while she's in my home area, just let me know. Dude, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, she was pretty bummed that she didn't get her test out the way. She's ready to be done with that shit and move back home. But if she was going to make it there, it would have been like 2 or 3 days late. She'd have been way behind the 8 ball. So it's better that it got delayed. You'd be shocked how fast UPS can move that. Yeah, but man, like, it seems like it takes a whole day just to like, from the delivery center here in Orlando to my house. It takes a whole damn day, much less Germany all the way to Louisville to Orlando Airport to the distribution center, like in town, and then to my house. I think it's going to be at least another 2 or 3 days. So a little sneak peek of what's coming up after this stream. We just looked at the airport. Here's another shot of the airport with the airplane that we're going to be flying. We'll be flying the Cockspur Phenom 100. I've never flown the airplane, but it's G1000, so it should be pretty easy to figure out. Cool looking airplane. Itty bitty little old thing, as most business jets in Microsoft are. Got our passengers in the back. Should be a good time. Also did a little flight into Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I am absolute love with that airport. There's a few pictures. It was 4 degrees Celsius when I landed, I believe, or 6 degrees Celsius. I opened the window in the cockpit, and it went from 70 degrees down to 46 degrees in the cockpit when I opened the windows. Nice cool morning, low ceilings, made for a fun little approach. And I actually videoed the landing, now that I think about it. So we can watch that here shortly once we get up to cruise. The mountains were sticking out of the tops of the clouds. Look pretty dope. Nice. Das ist eats. Another stream that I have planned, I've already created thumbnails for. We're gonna fly into the brand new Aspen, Colorado scenery made by Fly Too High. I set up gate, correct walking points for the stream, and we're gonna be operating whoever this is. I think it's SkyWest. Yeah, SkyWest CRJ 700. Probably Phoenix to Aspen is what I'm thinking. I also got a little. Actually, I did not get video. I recorded the takeoff and landing on flight control replay, but I did not video record it. So that's also going to be coming up. Probably do that tomorrow. And it's been a smooth ride so far. We'll get that seatbelt sign on. There's probably not going to be much to see for a while. Although we will be crossing into Cuba here shortly, 24:55. Talking to them. It's going to be water, Cuba, water, all the way until we get to Panama. So we'll be looking at water for a little while. I wish you could turn on FIRs. Oh wait, you can. Cool. Or is that just? Oh, that's the ADIS. Aircraft Identification Zone. Damn, there's a lot of chat happening. I feel like a short amount of time. Back to the homestead, nice to have it. Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything oh yeah, I read that part. Dana at night. Kyle, I appreciate it, dude. We'll see. It's the same maker that makes my Airbus throttle. So that was another reason why I got it, because I already have everything plugged into the back of the computer, so it would just be interchangeable cable-wise for the 737. So hopefully it's nice quality, and hopefully it is as interchangeable as I think it is. At home today, going out now for some errands. Flight Sim PM 737 looks great. Well, man, enjoy those errands. Hopefully you get to get home and fly soon. That's awesome. Hopefully, I'll be making some shorts of it. It was either Flight Sim PM or Throttle Tech, and there's more stuff on the Flight Sim PM. It's a little bit more expensive, but you get to me the ratio of throttle versus money is like the same. You just get more shit. So, and the lead time was like 3 months faster than Flight Sim PM, so I went that route. Looks expensive. Is under 1,000. once you factor in like, so there's a bunch of different options for like the stand, cables, backlighting, different things, and then there's the shipping. Before all that, it's like $745, I think. $747. UPS comes in from Cologne, Germany, 10:33 p.m. tonight. Yes, I don't know if they. I mean, I guess maybe 10:30 seems kind of late to be launching flights. Like I know cargo guys are usually red eyes, but they usually launch like early evening. I just feel I will be shocked if it actually makes it here by tomorrow afternoon. The process is long, but with the right company, it's very rewarding. She'll crush it. Oh yeah, she definitely will. She is like big time extrovert, huge people person, and extremely smart. She's gonna kick ass. Then 767 departs Louisville. Oh, damn, really? That okay? I stand corrected. 2:45 a.m. I feel like I've never seen cargo guys like taxiing around that late. Like I'll be at work till 5, 6 in the morning sometimes, and I never see them moving around. Or maybe I do, and I just think that they're heading out. That's crazy. Mine's sharing price 737 throttle quadrant. I can get a link, put it in the description. Oh, it'll be even easier. So a little side note on this is it's going to say out of stock. When it says out of stock, that means it's out of stock for this month. So they get enough materials in to make one, or to make I think 6 a month. So if it says out of stock, it's just out of stock for this month, and it'll be back in stock for next month. They built 737 single seat sim on one side of the room and 320. Dude, that would be super cool. What? I just got a message on Vpilot saying your flight simulator appears to be frozen. It could be locked up, or you could have a dialog open. You have been disconnected from the network. Why are we frozen? We're not even, we're over water. There's no reason this shit should be frozen. And it has to have been frozen for a while for Vpilot to do that. What the fuck, dude? If it ain't one thing, that's another in this fucking sim shit. Jacksonville is one of my favorite airports to fly into, dude. Me too. It's probably my number one. I fly into it so much. Zippy Zapple said boo. What's up, Zapple? How's it going, dude? Jackson Hole Airport scares the shit out of me. Closest I came to crashing due to the perpetual crappy weather. Yeah, I don't doubt it. You know, it's odd too that they don't extend the runway. There's so much room. It's all just flat land, but I'm sure Wyoming being Wyoming, they want to preserve as much land as possible. Obviously, got the national park that's really close, so I'm sure they want to save it. What is the fucking deal, dude? We might be scrubbing this stream, guys. Because it seems like it is. I've never had this happen before, ever, where it's just frozen forever. Well, the McDo's still working. know, guys. We're in some trouble, though. Jack's amazing. I haven't flown into Jackson Hole yet. Guess, oh, you should. Hell yeah, you should. You need to go buy that scenery and then go fly into it. Love it. Well, I guess while this is doing what it's doing, we'll quickly watch the landing from today. Guess it's gonna be down here. Got a lot of videos. We could probably do a whole stream of just watching videos. Alright, let's do media player. So we are on the Arnav Zulu runway 1. Scared me when that thing moved on its own. Better tree than a mountain. Yeah, I wonder, cause if I restart, it's just gonna wipe everything. Man, you really are cursed for streaming. I'm telling you, dude. I am. It's always fucking something. Frozen. Yep. My sim occasionally freezes. It's annoying. Yeah, like mine does too, especially when like loading in scenery. But never just freezes like to the end of time, especially over an area where we're not loading in scenery. We're just over water right now. Had it happen in the PNG but not the Phoenix. Yeah, this is my first time ever. I also get a free sometimes loading an airport, but this seems to be, yeah, it's just stuck. Does it escape regular menu? It don't. I can't even, I have a external window open for the GSX main menu outside of the sim view, so it, like that way y'all didn't see it, doesn't like get maximum immersion. But it, like even that won't close. My sim froze once for as long as 10 minutes. I was truly curious how long it would go before it resumed. Apparently, I don't know if I'd have made it to 10 minutes. Did it happen because you went into drone mode? No, we're still in like we're not in drone mode. I've got window view set up. Phoenix needs to autosave. Yeah, that would be very helpful. Very helpful. Hope. 1,000. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 used more than one processor. So frustrating to get a mega computer to run this thing and have it jam up and skip due to lack of processing power utilization. Yep, and I think that is one of the main reasons why they wanted to create a new one. Because technology has come really far in such a short amount of time. So I do think that is something that is like on their list.
500. 400. 100 above. 300. Minimum. 200.
So the weather was calm winds with a few clouds at 300, overcast at 500.
Light slope.
40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Well, the fact that they use 1995 base code didn't do. If that's the case, I would assume it definitely didn't. I think I touched down just before the aim point, which is better than I usually do. But we hit at negative 311 on this landing. We get a nice little wing view, stowing the spoilers and the flaps, and then I think I kill the recording from there. Hold up. Yeah, that shit's still frozen. It's some bullshit, man. We'll give it a little bit longer and just keep on seeing what we can find in here. What is this? Huh, another Jackson hole. Same. How's it not getting the sound this time? It's weird. I have it set to the media player, but it's not picking up any of the sound. So same approach. This one's a little hazy. And what was cool is on the same day, there's a Delta pilot that I follow on Instagram. He flew into Jackson Hole the same day, although he came in on 1-9. But he was videoing as they were driving away from the airport. I guess he had an overnight there. And the airport was still hazy. Um, is Spirit changing their colors? I think Spirit might be Spirit Airlines might be changing the colors up a little bit. Hmm. Let's see. We're still fucking frozen. What else we got on here? It's the MD-11. Landing in some thunderstorms, apparently. There you go.
Approaching minimum.
Glide slope.
Minimum.
Glide slope. Sink rate. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
100.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
50.
Glide
40,
slope.
30.
Glide slope.
20. 10.
Probably wants to get an AMD X3D processor, but then I tell myself, wait. Yeah, the other thing is too, though, if you get that processor, you have to get a motherboard too. Wrong side. Has this been a recent thing with your sim, etc., not playing ball? You have an i9 1300. I think that's one of the ones that have been nuking itself slowly over time. Huh. I'll have to ask my guys at Jetline about that. I don't keep up or know much about computer shit, so I'm gonna ask Tony about that. I didn't want to make yeah, make new code. Look at all them FedExes. I swing dang that big boy. Couldn't see my marshaller. This is probably just taxiing by.
Start the engines.
That's it. What this? 777, landing in some nasty weather. I have a river tuner set to cap FPS 29, makes it somewhat smoother. I'll try capping out FPS a little bit. Seriously try lossless scaling though. I've heard about that. I need to try that shit too. Oh no, internet outage in your area. That sucks. Welcome to my life. Seems like I'm always getting those too. Don't do the 4x with the lossless. It creates a ton of artifact. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm using 3, sometimes 4 screens technically when I got my McDo going. My flight is still going, but lost photogrammetry and ugh. Yeah, we're frozen. That's why we're just sitting there watching videos. Yeah, we still ain't going nowhere. Well, that blows. Alright, well, I guess real quick, maybe we can watch a few more of those videos, but we can talk about Volcanic Ash real quick, and how dispatchers see it and how we handle it. So, to start with, you can see my EFB here. So one of the quickest and easiest ways for us to see Volcanic Ash is using our company, not EFB, but our company charts on Flight Deck Pro by Jeppesen. There's a lot of different layers that we can put on the map, and one of those is Volcanic Ash advisories. I always like to hit refresh, make sure I've got the most current one, and then you can click on any advisory and see there's different time frames, different forecasts in, I believe it's every 6 hours, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, yeah. So every 6 hours there'll be an advisory. So when we're dispatching to say Guayaquil, like we're going down one on this flight, obviously here is Guayaquil, and then we got Volcano Sangay to the east. And so today doesn't look like, at least based off of this current forecast, there's going to be any issues. But it's somewhat often, especially over the past few weeks, we've been seeing a lot of volcanic ash emitting well past the airport, over the airport. We've seen it break up into separate plumes, where there'll be a plume to the west and a plume to the east. So it can get pretty challenging. This route that we see here is what we were flying, except when we got down a little bit further south. I built this route for a dispatcher because the volcanic ash was extending just to the north of the field, and this route would get them into Guayaquil from the south and avoid the advisory altogether. So when we're looking at these, though, we need to know what our ETA is going to be. I believe usually for our scheduled flight, it's landing at like 4Z, 4 or 5Z, something like that. So you can obviously click through all of these and see the geographical location. You can also see the altitude. So this one is from surface to 22,000 feet. It's moving in a 315 heading, 20 knots. And we got a little remark down here: volcanic ash emissions observed from satellite data. Volcanic ash cloud moving to the west-northwest from summit area. Hotspot detected. Mild winds forecasted, expect to remain through the west-northwest through 18 hours. So the forecast will extend out to 18 hours. But this is for 1110 Zulu to 1700 Zulu, and we're getting there at 23. So you can kind of see as we click through them, you can kind of see how it's trending and if that's going to affect you or not. We get there around 4Z, so technically we would be in the 2300 Zulu advisory. But then there's also the 500 we can take into account as well. So these are just purely volcanic ash advisories. These are made by a volcanologist that is looking at the GOES 16 satellite, which we're actually going to look at here in a second. They also have access to a webcam that I wish I had access to, and then numerical weather pattern models to create kind of the forecast of what they think this volcanic ash is going to do. So if the volcanic ash plume is extending over the field or near the field and we think it's going to be a problem, we'll continue to investigate further. So we'll pull up a couple different websites. So this will be the first one that we'll typically pull up. It's the oh, I gotta remember it. The VAAC volcano. I can't remember. But anyways, it's a government shit. Volcanic. No. Anyways, Segu. We'll pull up the JPEG. Now this is gonna be the same thing as what we were just looking at on the iPad, although the iPad's better because you can see where the city of Guayaquil actually is. Just from experience, I know that it's sitting roughly over here, but it's better to look at on the iPad, right? But if we need to, we can have this printed off by ops and given to the crew, which is what we used to do before FD Pro had the ability to overlay volcanic ash advisories. Now, this is the GOES 16 satellite. There's numerous different things to look at. This is the one I predominantly look at. This is going to detect, it can detect volcanic ash as well as volcanic gas. I'm trying to remember what the gas shit is called. Cannot remember. But anyways, gas and volcanic ash are two different things. It's safe to fly through volcanic gas, but it is not safe to fly through volcanic ash. For those of y'all who are unaware or don't already know, volcanic ash essentially causes extreme corrosion. So like the engines will literally corrode from the inside and seize up and shut down. Other symptoms of flying through volcanic ash is you'll get, like, essentially you won't be able to see out of the windscreen because the windscreen is basically being sandblasted because volcanic ash is made up of glass, like very, very small glass and rocks. I think you might even get St. Elmo's fire. I can't remember that. Don't quote me on that one. But anyways, obviously volcanic ash is very dangerous, not safe to fly through, so we do everything that we can to avoid it. So if you see here, that little, that's that right there, that is volcanic ash. So this kind of helps us see how things are trending, and gives us a better, more physical picture than just a volcanic ash advisory. We can look as far out as 12 hours to 1 day to 2 days. Nobody really ever looks that far out. I usually like to look at just the last 4 hours, kind of see what it's doing. But it's been somewhat behaving the past couple of days. There's probably not going to be a lot to see. But, yeah, so if we do have volcanic ash and we have concerns, we have a volcanologist number for Washington, D.C. that we can call. Talk to a volcanologist. We'll also talk to ATC in Guayaquil, see if there's any pilot reports come from guys that came in or maybe left. We'll also talk to the general manager who can coordinate with ATC and also give us a report. We're going to check METARs because volcanic ash will show up in METAR and it can also show up in a TAF as well. So obviously if it's forecasted in the METAR, forecasted in the TAF, we're probably not going to go. If we have volcanic ash advisory over the field, but nothing else looks threatening as far as volcanic ash is concerned, then what we'll do, obviously we're going to take fuel, we're going to take a good alternate to bug out. Typically our guys like to choose Cali, SKCL. It's about 450 miles away. It's all the way up here, Cali, Colombia. That's going to be the closest Spirit station where we're going to have our own personnel to help us out in the event of a diversion. So you're usually going to take Kali, take some gas. It could mean having to bump some passengers. We also have Manta as an offline alternate option. Our international chief pilot says it's a great airport to use. For some reason, there's a conception on the dispatch floor that it is not a good alternate. Don't know why, but that's also a much closer alternate, so that could be selected to take a little bit more dispatch ad fuel and hopefully not kick passengers off. So if it's over the field and we think it's going to be a problem, we can still go. We'll obviously, again, fuel alternate, but we can also set up some pre-designated waypoints for go, no-go decisions. The dispatcher can coordinate with the pilot and be like, yo, if we have volcanic ash reported over the field by the time that you get to Panama, or we can say waypoint Vunib. If volcanic ash is the METAR, then turn around and head back to Lauderdale. If not, then we'll continue going, and then say as you continue the flight, and then as you're further south, we get volcanic ash in the METAR, then we just bug out to Kali. And then if you get real close, like way on down here, if we don't have the gas for Kali, we're not carrying Kali as an alternate, and volcanic ash becomes a problem, then we go to Manta. Now, obviously, if volcanic ash is going to affect Manta as well, then we're not going to go there. We'll be carrying Kali. And so that way you kind of have like those pre-designated points. The captain and the dispatcher will be on the same page. Dispatcher will be continuously monitoring volcanic ash and let the captain know if there is any problems. Also, too, we like to cross-check just to make sure that we're not making any what's the word I'm looking for? Cancel. But basically, we're not jumping the gun. So if we see volcanic ash in the METAR, we'll call up ATC. We'll call up the GM. We'll want to talk to people who are at the airport. Is volcanic ash actively falling on the field? Get some pyreps from other guys that recently just came in. Stuff like that. Try to build a big picture versus just like box equals bad. Sometimes the box will be over the airport and the dispatcher's like, nope, cancel it. I don't care what you do. I'm not dispatching it. And then everybody else, JetBlue, American, Avianca, Latam, everybody and their mama is still going and landing without problems, and we're the only ones canceling. Doesn't make us look good, right? So we want to try to think about it more than just box equals bad. We try to get as much context as we can and determine, is there actually volcanic ash, and if there is it actually a problem, or what is the METAR actually reporting or picking up, the device that does that on the field. And then obviously, if we have the box near the airport, again, we can route around it. And usually 9 times out of 10, like I'll see aircraft going straight through the advisory. Keeping in mind it's an advisory. It's kind of like, think about it almost like a convective SIGMET, where yes, you might have a thunderstorm, an active thunderstorm within that SIGMET, but often SIGMETs are massive compared to the actual area of weather. And so if you were going to try to completely avoid convective SIGMETs, like, you would never be able to go anywhere. Let's look at some SIGMETs. See if there's any that we can find that we can pull up. Alright, so like this right here. We got this whole SIGMET covers the entire width of the state. But yet you got these just isolated areas that airplanes, I can 110% guarantee you, are just picking their way through, right? If you had to treat this like a volcanic ash advisory, if you wanted to treat it in the sense of like avoid it, you'd be screwed. There'd be nowhere to go because all airways bottleneck through North Florida, and you'd be screwed. So it's kind of one of the things that I tell the dispatchers is, you know, think of it like a segment. Just because you got a big old box over an area doesn't mean that entire thing is full. Now, it's a little bit different though with volcanic ash because airplanes can't see volcanic ash on radar, and then we get down there at nighttime, so that's definitely something to consider. You can't tell, you know, a cloud from volcanic ash, you know, from looking through the window. So. Anyways, well, at least you got a little bit of a lesson on volcanic ash. Sucks that the sim wanted to shit itself. I don't know if I have any other good videos. Look at that, -7. It's not real. It is not real. I wonder if 2024 will have volcano eruptions. I thought the same thing. It would be super dope if they did. Really, really cool. And if like volcanic ash could seize up your engines and all that stuff. These are fun. This is just outside of Jackson Hole. Cool that Spirit is starting a new route from Charlotte to New Orleans. Did not know that. Nice lighting shots. Rarely seen the sim. Yeah, I think I was using Active Sky to get those. Flight's still going. Oh, wait, I heard that. I think I must have missed something. What is Riva? Something like Discord. River is either. It's an app to limit. Ah. If you ever wonder what I'm doing at like 3 o'clock in the morning, it's usually this. Yeah, she gets St. Elmo's fire. I thought so. I couldn't remember. I thought so. Mad About Hall, it's good to see you, dude. It's very, very happy that you got to jump in and come hang out for a few. And hopefully it's not a long-ass time until we see you in the chat again. Might be kind of cool actually. I was using one as AI and then the other one I was controlling. This is the little beach that I like to land on outside of Jackson Hole. Where me, Callie, and Shaq need to go do our campouts. Oh yeah. So after you see that, I'm gonna show y'all something. As far as volcanoes go, with SimBrief, you're gonna actually see SimBrief or see volcanic ash advisories on SimBrief. In case y'all didn't know. So if you pull up SimBrief and you go down to an area near actually you don't even have to go anywhere near, you can just hit segments and it should pull them all up. Reventador, but why is it not showing me? There's should be one for Guatemala. Must not be erupting today. Wonder why it's not showing. Interesting. Well, here you go. So this is volcanic ash segment for Reventador, which is just to the northwest of Guayaquil, to the north of Sangay, which was the one we were looking at a second ago. Usually not a factor in our operations. And there's one for Guatemala, but it's not popping off today, otherwise we'd see it over here. But anyways, just want to show you that you can see volcanic ash in SimBrief. Ernesto. Anyways. FS24, you'll be able to get out and sit next to fire. I know. One thing I'm really hoping for, like really hoping for, is that in multiplayer, you'll be able to see other people getting out of their airplane. Like, virtually hang out with your fellow pilots. Like, that would be fucking dope. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, proximity chat. Yes. That shit looks dope. Well, guys, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get to do our 100th Vspirit flight. We'll do it. We'll probably do something short. Yeah. Probably figure that out for tomorrow. I guess we'll do that tomorrow. For now, I'm gonna leave y'all with some I don't know how long any of these are. That one's gonna be quick. Probably all of these are quick. What is this? Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave y'all I guess with just some nice beach camp out vibes. And I have been fun, but I have to get to bed. Gotcha. I'll be struggling not to go take a nap and pass out myself. But yeah, we'll do. We're gonna do our next stream here sometime shortly. We'll take the Embraer Phenom 100 into. We're gonna take off from St. Petersburg, fly down to Key Largo, drop off some passengers, and then fly on back. Should be a good time. Now that we're not doing this, I'm not sure what time I'm going to do that, but be on the lookout for some YouTube alerts. Guys, I appreciate every single one of y'all that come to hang out. Oh, why is this not? There you go. Give y'all the vibes. But guys, thank y'all so much for coming to hang out. Marco and Callie Simmer and Captain McGee. Thank y'all so much for the memberships. Greatly appreciate the support, guys. Y'all are fucking amazing. And I will hopefully see all of y'all on the next stream here in a little bit as we take the Phenom down to Ocean Reef. Until then, guys, as always, be good at it, keep it on the wrong side, and I'll see y'all on the next one.